Jumping rope is one of the best workouts you can do. And if you want to take it up another notch, let's take those shoes off and jump rope barefoot. Did you know you have over 100 different muscles and tendons and ligaments in your feet? That's a lot of muscle fiber in and around your foot. When you wear shoes, all the muscles fibers around your arches and foot structure is bound and rearranged according to the fit of the shoe. This binding is exacerbated when you exercise, which leads to numerous health-related injuries and ailments. Now, this is mostly when you're wearing the wrong type of shoes. There will be moments where it's necessary to wear shoes. You can't avoid it. Here are the rules on how to pick shoes. Pause the video if necessary. Now, if you're looking for a good example of what shoes to buy, here are 2 examples of shoes to buy, one men, one women. There are a lot of studies and information online advocating for exercising barefoot, and if you think about it, it makes sense. Think about how often we wear shoes. Almost everything we do besides sitting on the couch, we're wearing shoes. The problem is the support our shoes provide make our feet lazy. It's not rocket science. Our feet work less, they become weaker because they're so protected. Jumping rope barefoot is not for beginners. You want to actually start out getting comfortable and getting the proper form regular, and then as you progress, you want to jump rope barefoot. It's a little more difficult than jumping rope with shoes on. It's just a different timing, a different rhythm. You'll see what I mean when you try it out. Let me know in the comment section if you can jump rope barefoot like the first time. Now, here are 5 benefits to jumping rope barefoot. Now, when we think of building muscle, most times we're thinking about getting big biceps, a bigger back, stronger legs, but we're never thinking about building our feet. And that could be a huge mistake. Our feet contain over 1/3 of our body's joints and over 20 different muscles. Jumping rope barefoot just causes your feet to have to work harder, and it breaks down the muscles in your feet, causing them to build back up over time. Now, you want to make sure that you're doing this on the correct surface, and stay tuned because I'll talk about all the surfaces you should be jumping rope barefoot on. Jumping ropes and socks on should be fine as long as you have a good grip of the floor. Make sure it's not slippery. You can just jump up and down a couple of times without even a rope, just to make sure you have your coordination right and make sure that it is safe to jump on. Safety is everything with jumping rope. The reason why you wear shoes is for safety, and if you feel like you might hurt yourself without shoes on, go grab your shoes. Our body's ability to stay stable, stay firmly on the ground is taken for granted by most of us. Shoes provide so much support, and in return, they weaken the stabilizer muscles in our feet dramatically. By jumping rope barefoot or exercising barefoot in general, it greatly strengthens our feet and ankle stabilizer muscles, allowing for more stability and better balance. While you might not have an issue with your balance now, this can be considered very important as you get older. It's something you don't think about because you're not that age, but once you start to get that age, if you work on it now, you won't have to work on it later. And if you are that age, you can work on it now so you can age gracefully. Most of the support our body gets primarily comes from the arches on our feet. By jumping rope barefoot, you can remove all of the unnatural support that our shoes provide. It strengthens those arches and gives us the ability to support our bodies more naturally. One big benefit of just jumping rope in general, even with shoes on, is it makes you more mobile. It's one of the reasons why you see a lot of boxers jumping rope, because they want to get lighter on their feet. Now imagine you take your shoes off, get your feet stronger, get lighter and get quicker. Now you've taken your mobility up to another level. By jumping rope barefoot especially, it helps strengthen those muscles needed to rise on the balls of your feet. It helps me with everything from running up a flight of stairs to dancing. I personally noticed that jumping rope barefoot made me better at jumping rope. It really made me focus on getting the proper form and getting over that rope each and every time. Mostly because when I hit my feet, it hurt like a lot. especially when I'm using like a heavy jump rope. So I tend not to use heavy jump ropes. I tend to use lighter jump ropes when jumping rope barefoot. By jumping rope barefoot, you're allowing your feet to breathe, stretch, and sweat, resulting in healthier feet. Quick tips on how to jump rope barefoot. Disclaimer, you should only jump rope barefoot once you have enough experience to jump rope with proper form. If you're a beginner, you should learn with a jump rope with the shoes on before jumping rope barefoot. Believe me, it'll save you many times of whipping your feet. Like I said previously, don't pick a weighted jump rope for this one. Now, I made my channel pretty famous with the weighted jump rope, but just for this one specific activity, don't go heavy. Go light, especially when you're first starting out. Now's not the time to try any tricks. It's time to just jump rope straight up and down. You can try tricks later on barefoot once you really get the hang of it, but just jump rope straight up and down. Once again, it'll save you a lot of time whipping your feet. Be aware of your surroundings when you're jumping rope. This can help you avoid injuries. If you're jumping rope outside, look on the ground and make sure you're not jumping rope in an area with anything that can hurt you, like a stick, broken glass, anything like that. If you're in the gym, conversely, make sure you're not around any weights that you can stub your toe on. Now, with or without shoes, jumping rope on the wrong surface can be disastrous. Check this video out right here. I'm sure it'll help you. And as always, just start. Worry about being perfect later. Peace.